Hey YouTube, I know a few weeks back I did a tour of what's in my vegan refrigerator. This week I'm going to do what is in my vegan food cabinet. We try not to eat a lot of processed food, but we just went to the store a few days ago, so I figured I'd give you guys a little idea on how to be vegan and how to be vegan in Tennessee on a budget. So we start out with some whole grain pastas. I think those are pretty much a staple. Should be in anyone's diet, vegan or otherwise. Let's see, we have some dried cranberries. Those are really good in salads. If you're looking to just get something a different flavor, they're really sweet. These are some sunflower seeds, unsalted and raw. So if you're into that, those are good in salads. You can also make different kinds of nut butters out of them or sprout them. Here's some sun-dried tomato halves. Also a good addition to salads, especially when tomatoes aren't good in good season. And next we have some organic flax seeds. We alternate between chia and flax in our steel cut oats. I grind these in my Magic Bullet device and sprinkle them in there. Once I open this pack, it will, however, have to be refrigerated. Publix has their own brand of organic low sodium beans, all kinds of different beans. These ones are the pinto beans. Next up we have some crispy onions for salad topping or pasta toppings, just to kind of jazz it up. Some roasted red peppers. These are the Kroger brand. They don't have any questionable dye or ingredients, and they're actually a product of Spain. Here's some of my apple cider vinegar that I use for all kinds of different things. Florida Crystals organic vegan sugar. Usually use agave in most things, but you know, sometimes I think the crystal sugar works better in some recipes. Some organic whole kernel corn, and this is Kroger's private selection brand. It's really good and affordable. Here's some more roasted peppers. These are the yellow. I got these the other day at Big Lots. Thought I'd give them a try, so that should be pretty interesting. More sugar, and here's one of our staple items we use. It's the Swanson Ultra Himalayan crystal salt, and if you can tell, it's a pink salt. It's really good. It has a really fresh flavor. Use it for sprinkling on things as well as in recipes, and really enjoyed it. Over here we have some dried goods. These are organic chickpeas / garbanzo beans. We get these in bulk at a local health food store. So you just go refill a bag, weigh it, pay by the pounds. And same thing with the green split peas. These are really good because they're quick to cook. You don't have to soak them overnight like you do other dried beans. So yeah, those are really good if you want to make something kind of in a hurry. And here is our popcorn we make. We just make it in a brown paper bag in the microwave, and I'll do a tutorial on that in another video. Next up we have falafel mix. This is something that we ordered from Vitacost. We had been going out and purchasing falafel at a local store, but just wanted to kind of make it at home where we can control a little bit more of the salts and additional ingredients. So this is really good, super easy to make. You know, it is made fried, so if you're looking to just have like a little treat, I would definitely recommend falafel. It's definitely one of my favorite foods. And to go along with the falafel, we have the Joyva tahini, which you use in your hummus that we make from scratch with the chickpeas. So those are our 2 cans of that hummus ingredients. One of them is almost empty. I don't think any vegan diet would be complete without some peanut butter. This is the one we're currently using. We like the flavor. Peanut butter is really expensive right now, so had a coupon for it, so that was a good deal. We have more pasta in a different shape. I say if you start getting bored with your pastas, definitely mix up the shape. I got this at Big Lots for $1.25, so super cheap deals. I would definitely recommend Big Lots. They have a lot of imported foods, a lot of organic foods will end up there sometimes, snack foods, organic teas, drinks, juices. So just kind of check them out. Sometimes they have Cascadian Farms. They've had Numinos, which are the organic Oreos. Tastes really good. Had those for super cheap for a while. More pasta, rotini, more rotini back there. You never know. Here's some unsulfured blackstrap molasses. I haven't really gotten into this yet. This was in my last Vitacost order, so kind of getting into this ingredient, or as a supplement. It's very strong. It's not sweet at all like your traditional molasses, so it's definitely something I'm going to have to get used to and kind of play around with. I'm looking to make a barbecue sauce with it, so if anybody has any good vegan barbecue sauce recipes, feel free to put it in the comments down below or send me a message about it. Here's some Brazil nuts. We use these basically for one purpose, and that is to make Brazil nut Parmesan cheese with it in the food processor. Basically all you do is put your Brazil nuts, some garlic, some salt, and pulse it a few times in the food processor, and you end up with something that is very close to Parmesan cheese without all the MSG and of course the ill effects of dairy. Next we have some spring rolls. These have been kind of a project that we've been trying. We both really enjoy any kind of oriental food. These are actually made out of rice paper instead of a traditional egg roll. So I've been trying to play around with these. Haven't had a whole lot of luck in the frying aspect, but definitely going to maybe try something different. Also, if you have any suggestions with that, let me know down below. I make a lot of our breads and pizza crust from scratch. So here is some the unbleached King Arthur bread flour. They also sell it in the organic variety, which I think is just as good. It just comes in a smaller container for some reason. And also we have the whole wheat version of the King Arthur flour. For pizza crust, I usually use half and half, 1 cup whole wheat and 1 cup bread flour. So that's really good mix if you're trying to just kind of get used to eating whole wheat. I know it does take a little while for your taste buds and your senses to adapt to it, so that's always good to try. Here are some lentil beans from Kroger. Kroger brand, super cheap. If you think you can't afford being vegan or you're on a budget, I would definitely recommend beans and rice, pasta and beans. I mean, it can get a little boring, but I think with all the different types of beans and all the different, like I said, shapes and sizes of pastas, I think you can really mix it up and get the variety that you want. And when I make my veggie burgers, I use this brown rice from Kroger combined with the lentils. Turns out really good. It makes a ton of them for super cheap without having to get any of the prepackaged frozen varieties of veggie burgers with a lot of questionable ingredients. Up next, I have some raw cashews. I use these mainly to make a ranch dip or to make a like a sauce for pastas. I do think that the cashews do aggravate my husband's tinnitus, however, so we try to use those very sparingly because he is sensitive to certain foods due to his ringing in his ear. Here's just a small bottle of agave. It's organic, and you all have seen my big tanker of raw agave before. And that's just an empty bottle back there. Up top, I'm just going to hold the camera up because I can't really reach everything. Brown sugar, sea salt, which hasn't really been used in a while since, like I said, we've switched to the Himalayan salt. These are raw almonds right here. If you will soak them for overnight or longer if you can, they will make a really great creamy Alfredo to go over your pasta. So if you're getting kind of tired of the tomato-based sauces on your pasta dishes, I'll definitely give you the information on how to make a very delicious Alfredo style pasta dish. More of the falafel mix up top. 2 different kinds of coconut oil. The one on the right is the Vitacost brand. It's almost empty. We've been using it to make a lot of the no-bake carob cookies. And so we're almost out, and so I found this other brand on Vitacost website, the Jarro, and it's all organic, certified, vegan, all that good stuff. Found a really cheap little thing of powdered sugar. This is not something that we use on a daily basis, but you know, if you're making like a frosting or as an ingredient in like a baked good, I figured 49 cents, I couldn't go wrong. Um, Baking powder I never really used because it's really salty. And this up here on the top right is baking soda, which I bought in bulk, in a bulk pack. It's a Bob's Red Mill brand, and it was from Vitacost. So, as you can tell, my poor little vegan food cabinet needs a little organization, to say the least, but I know where everything is, so that's what's important. If I left out anything or you have any questions about any of the products or ingredients, just let me know. Like I said, I got most of the things here and locally, Publix, Kroger, Big Lots, Aldi, and also online at Vitacost.com. So it just kind of goes to show you that there's a lot of different things that you can eat as a vegan, and there's a lot of different things that you can purchase locally in your town. You know, I don't have a Whole Foods, you know, nearby within what I call reasonable distance of driving. So I just make do with what I have. If I can't find an ingredient locally, I will get it online and do my best to find it or make a substitution. Like I said, if you have any questions about any of the products, just let me know. And thank you for watching, and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. Thanks. Bye.